Hey, good morning, everybody. I got a couple things to show off. I pushed a new nightly build yesterday, which included the first test of the Oauth 2.0 user authentication that's working with the new beta website, as well as a couple other feature improvements and fixes that I'm going to go over here now. All right, we got InputMapper up here running, and the first thing you'll probably notice is that the news feed is not the first page anymore. It's in lieu of a new controller status screen that I'm working on. Much like the 1.5 version had, there'll be a status screen for the controller that'll have lots of information, big icons, all that stuff. This is just kind of a placeholder right now. It doesn't have all the information that I intend to include into it yet. But what I'm doing is I'm moving the announcements. The normal announcements are going to be in a separate tab. They'll still exist. But what I'm also doing is down here there'll also be a notification bar where important announcements that we have will still come through onto the app on the front page. And that was one of the reasons why I even started doing the announcements tab, is people were missing a lot of important information, like when Windows pushed an update that completely broke InputMapper. Nobody was aware that we had posted something saying that people shouldn't update yet. And so, I mean, I just need a way to kind of get, important information out to you guys. If something ever does come up that could completely break InputMapper, just to kind of warn you guys. So there'll be a little notification bar down here if something important pops up, but otherwise this screen will just have the controller information. And you can see when you go to other tabs here, it does a mini version of the bar down here. I'm not sure if I'll keep this, or I'm also experimenting. You see down here where I have the controller shows up just as a little status thing here. Maybe you can mouse over and get more information. I'm still toying around with what I want to do, but yeah, that'll probably be the way I do that going forward. Something else you'll notice is the user menu and login information. All that stuff is different now. This is all done now using the Oauth 2.0. This popped up on a different screen. Let me drag it over. So this is the web browser that I was talking about. That was, integral to actually getting all of this to work. You can see my icon still shows up even though I logged out. That's a bug. I'll fix that. But yeah, I mean, all this does now is it links to our website and allows you to use Oauth 2.0 to log in, which is what the new app is going to be using from now on going forward. It's kind of, we were pretty close to doing something like this before, but now we're actually using, the industry standards, so it's a lot easier. I don't have to worry about keeping up with all the updates and security changes that come along. It's all automatic now. So let's see, we have that. Something else that I included is there is a new shell command that allows you to execute an application, or just, I mean, it can open up a file too. Just some random pictures, but I mean, I really wanted it because I use a Display Fusion for my monitors, and I wanted to have some way to have InputMapper trigger the different display profiles that I have in there. So I just added this in there. You guys can toy around with it as you see fit. Let's see, what else do we have? I have started working on bringing the light bar profile back into profiles. Originally it was a separate thing attached to the controller, but now I'm attaching it to the profile. I still have to work on the setting control and all that stuff because you can't really do much with it yet, but that's coming back. That's about it for now. There's some other bug fixes in there too, but nothing really worth mentioning. So it looks like pretty much everything in the application now is pointing to the new beta website. So if you haven't created an account yet, you should go ahead and get on that, because as of now, everything in InputMapper 1.7 is going off of the new site. Nothing's pulling from the old site anymore. That'll do it, guys. I'll keep you guys posted. There might be another release this week as I work on some more settings, controls, and just UI polishing, stuff like that. And I'll post a notice on the board if there is. All right, guys. Have a good one.